To this Turkish outrage. Erdogan lives by fanning grievance mentality in Turkey, and I don't want to help him do that. At the same time, we need to respond. We've got Mr. Gulen living in the United States. The Turkish government has made a number of claims for his extradition. I think we have to declare very firmly they've got no credibility. There is nothing that makes me feel better about Mr. Gulen than the attacks that come from Ankara. I mean, I was suspicious of the guy until I heard the attacks from Ankara. There's no credibility in the charges, and certainly no credibility that if he were ever to be in Turkey, that he would be treated with justice. We can expand our involvement with the YPG. We have already decided to do that now that Mr. Flynn is no longer making these decisions or helping to shape them. We haven't talked about forcing them to waive civil liability, but those who suffered should be able to sue the Turkish government. There's more than ample evidence. And perhaps that being an economic matter, we can tie it, as I said before, to allowing Turkish debt to be sold in the United States or purchased by Americans. We've already talked about expelling their ambassador. Obviously, our failure to recognize the genocide emboldens Erdogan every day. From amongst this palette of possible reactions or others, I'd like our witnesses to say, what do we do that demonstrates to the Turkish people that this kind of thuggery is harmful to their interests? What do we do to punish and seek recompense from the Erdogan government without playing into his grievance game?
If I may, I really have a good list of proposals, and I think you would just smile and you would agree with me. But I just want to make sure that this hearing has a follow-up, and Turkish government will proceed to see the consequences from U.S. authorities. Because if next time, let's say, President Erdogan, if he comes, I will make sure to go to the front line and begin to chant whatever I was chanting on Tuesday, May 16th. But I'm just afraid that if we let this go unnoticed or unfollowed, they will just kill us next time. And I don't think, social media has covered worldwide, and I receive messages from all around the world. It doesn't show our leadership as strong if such action is happening.